Let's get back to work because technology with selfish people manipulating it isn't going to correct itself. It needs a human standard. It needs a human example. It needs a standard of consistency. It needs someone that's humble and kind and courageous and beautiful and brave. And you need to just keep repeating, because because they reboot it. So it's like that's why fuck. What a bunch of assholes. No, it is funny because they have this thing. You'll sit there because your body's denied affection and romance and love. When I have a decent, it doesn't even have to be tolerable sex life with my wife. I don't even really hardly notice other women except for like sisters. I remember with Tom at Latch with that. No, they're like sisters. I mean, you're full of shit. No, I'm having a pretty tolerable. I didn't say that to him. I'm having a tolerable sex life with Amy at the time, and so I don't think about other women sexually when I'm. I don't, and that's how you get all those love songs. With you don't see other. When your needs are being taken care of, and you're getting a delusion of, okay, I'm satisfied. She's faithful. She loves me. Then you're okay. You don't get this wondering. I get there. Okay, I need my needs taken care of. It doesn't happen. Okay, it was just my capacity to remain faithful and be beautiful to a relationship and the commitments I make is just astounding. Okay. I don't know if most scientists have the evidence available because of the manipulation with the technology to try to get the technology where all the selfish people want it and not, be a good, unselfish person like myself. So I can't tell you what's going on with the technology. I'm not a selfish asshole. Okay, I'm not a scientist that's a selfish, jealous asshole. I can tell you so it's funny because I had this thing with this really cute Polish printer, right? And she's got the weights and she's jumping up and down. It's like, you do know that I ran the fastest time ever recorded by human beings in a pair of basketball sneakers on grass behind Mayfield High School because I didn't want to get embarrassed. I'd have blown Ben Johnson on his steroids and Carl Lewis away. I was 16 years old. I was a buck 55 or 60. Yeah. They muscles and just I was a skinny kid that looked like Ralph Macchio from Karate Kid. Okay, but I was hella fight a lot faster, and that's what people used to. That's what Leo told me. He goes, I was like, I'm too skinny. He goes, Anthony Carter, Earl. I'm like, yeah, he's one of my favorite football players. I know, but yeah, you're like his size, Earl. The man's dominant. He was dominant in college, and he's dominant in USFL. That's professional football. That'll pay your bills. Leo was from Panama. That's how he thought. You're poor. Do it. He's a sweetheart. Yeah. No, Leo's a good guy. There's lots of people that are like that. The dumb is a box of rocks because they've been biologically trained and conditioned, and we will kill you if you don't accept our extortion and exploitation. We'll kill your family, and they only can do it because they can get everybody else that's jealous of you to do it. You don't think of it. You don't realize it that way. You don't cognitively understand it till you sit down internally and go, son of a bitch. That's why Newton's such a wackadoodle. That's why that's why Tesla went nuts, because you have better ways of doing things, and then no, I got to be in control, and they'll all do it because they're jealous of you and they hate you, and you're fuck. Because I got that this morning, I was connecting to stuff up in the Northwest, and Mr. Spitzer, my choir teacher, I didn't want to take choir, and they made me. All right. And I sat there and told him, I don't want to sing in front of people. I don't like to. And I said, I don't want to take the class. So you have to. You shouldn't be required to sing in front of other people publicly, or they will abuse you and punish you for not doing it. That's not something we need to do. It's not a requirement. I can always work at Dairy Queen without singing in front of other people for public critiques and people getting angry or jealous or abusive. So no, I did not want to sing. I wanted to play the guitar because you can have fun and do that, and it's a talent, and but I wasn't very talented at it. But I did not want to sing in front of other people. I'm like no, because they're mean, like with basketball and football, they'll judge you and me. You sound like shit, and they do it dancing. But I was a better dancer than most everybody, so it didn't bother me. I just got the other kids and said, "Come on, have fun, go to music," and then I could out dance all the kids. I didn't think that or see that as in music. I didn't. I was a kid. My voice hadn't developed. I couldn't sing like Tommy Edwards yet. I wanted to sing like Michael Jackson, but I didn't think I could. I probably couldn't. But so I and if I could, I couldn't sing like Russell Tompkins Jr. and I knew that, so I was like, and I hadn't gone through puberty, so I didn't have my girl. I can let you do this, let you walk away. I didn't have that. Wow. Bobby Hadley was the dude, though. Man, that guy could sing. Uptight. Where Bill Medley said, I just sit here and look dumb when he sings that one. Yeah, the man has such a great voice. Bill has a good voice, and most of the women told me, no, the women like Bill's voice. You guys don't like Bobby's? Everybody likes, Law likes Bobby's, yeah. Well, because with Kay, with the Manhattans, she goes, I like the one, I called you here today for a bit of bad news, She likes the bass man. And me and Laura are like, no, I like Gerald Alston. I had to meet you here today. I mean, that man's voice is gorgeous. Look, it's gorgeous. There's just so many things. He has a really good voice. He really does. Yeah, so please don't stop me till I'm through. It's not too high, not too low. It's smooth. Gerald Alston had a really, really good voice. I think most people that like Shining Star and Just Kiss and Say Goodbye and Am I Losing You? And man had a good voice. He's a very good singing voice. He was fun to listen to. They were one of my favorite groups as a kid. Anybody else like the Manhattans a lot? Right? It was hard on a lot of those guys because they weren't as physically attractive as Sam Cooke or some of the other guys that were singers. And the women would use them, and they would get kind of jaded, and it was hard, psychologically, mentally, emotionally. You would get things that you wouldn't regularly get unless you had quarterback face and were running back body, and so it and that doesn't last for long. It's not for long, and most people know that. And then if it's very competitive and they can't compete, they go through bouts of aggressiveness and depression, and they fight like hell for everything, and they go through psychosis. It's horrible. My job is to clean it up. So, but yeah, no, and it's funny. It's 16 years old. Yeah. At 16 years old, I could outrun all these sprinters that go, wow. And it's like, I would have been like, okay, I'm going to go and like Tony Jackson, but you suck. I don't suck. I just goof around with my friends. Mortar! Brent's going to shoot. I was funny, and I wasn't cocky, and I wouldn't, I was a dork. And I could be cool. You could sit down and, like I told you at the cruise thing, my name ain't Cruz, but I would sure like to know yours, Wow, he's a dork, but he's very charming. He has an excellent bedroom voice. Well, yes, I do. Okay. I've been told that hundreds of times. I got offered a job to be a late night DJ in Phoenix and be the Filipino guy from, what's the name of that show? Terry McMillan, Waiting to Excel. Yeah, I got offered that. I told her, I said, I can't. I go to daycare. I'm a single father. Oh, you're a single father? Yeah, she was freaking out. She goes, your voice is amazing. Well, thank you. No wonder all the women are so nice to me on this. They all thought I was a black guy. They thought I was a big black guy. And big black guy voice intimidates people on the phone most of the time. It's neat. My mom was the one who told me to do it. She goes, Earl, no, don't get all excited and funny and goofy like you are with your friends. Use your bedroom voice. She goes, low and slow. People will ignore a Chihuahua or kick it, but people won't do that to a German Shepherd. So I was like, okay, I got you, Ma. Okay. So my voice was, pretty much my comfort zone with my friends, So I would just, yay. And then the women would be like, oh my gosh, you're 6 foot tall, 200 pounds, and all chocolate. No, 6 foot tall, $1.75, all vanilla. No, you're not. Yes, I am. I look like Barry Gibb. No, you don't. Barry Gibb's. How is that? I know. You're so funny. I'm not funny. I'm not great. I mean, I am funny, but I get that. But no, I do not look like Dr. Dre. I look like Barry Gibb. I'm one of the Gibb brothers. I just don't have as high of a voice as any of them. I can't hit that falsetto like them. I'm not like Frankie Valli. But I look more like Frankie Valli than I do Dr. Dre. Okay. Yes. Okay. No, you don't. Yes, I do, baby girl. It used to freak them out. They'd be like, no, he's black. Like, no, I'm not black. I'm white. Very much a white man, you know. But my phone voice that my mom told me to use, it made life a hell of a lot easier. The only ones that were rude to me really were the homosexuals because they said what are the travel agents? They're a real pain in the ass. No, they're not. They are sweethearts. Oh, honey, I'll walk you through it. Okay, thank you very much. All right. And then this was a pleasure. Wasn't it though? All the gay guys, I ain't have time for this. Shut. I'm out of here. You don't like big black guys with nice deep voice. Are you sure? Well, some of them did. Some of them were really nice to me. And they were fun. It was usually, you could tell another black guy. Ooh. He's got... I called you here today for a bit of bad news voice. I like that. Okay, this is cute. But the ones, it's usually Mexican guys. Yeah. So you don't like the... How about if I can sing like I'm Nicholas Reyes? You don't know who that is. Okay. Young cultured swine. Okay. No Gypsy Kings. Okay. You don't like Gypsy Kings? What the hell's wrong with you? Okay. Everybody like Gypsy Kings. I'm just kidding. No, I know. I really fell in love with those guys in college. Just most people that have really good taste, they're worldwide one of the most known groups in the whole world. Yeah. Because of the beauty of their these 8 guys playing the guitar all at once it's beautiful. It's what they used to do in the gypsy tribes. Have you ever heard On Me Wawa? Campana, the album. Is it Campana? I think it is. Or is it, what album is that? I got them somewhere. They're in a box somewhere, but I got them on the computer over there. But On Me Wawa and Mi Niño and Yo Canto a Brazil. It's a good album. Yeah. Almost all their albums are good. There's, like, why'd they put this on here? All the songs. They have some songs you like better than others, but there's not a song. It's like Tommy Edwards. This is good too. There's Tonino playing this. Yeah, it's Tonino playing the guitar. Oh, Kilp, stop it. Neto and Anatar, stop playing the guitar. You suck at it, right? It's like, you're like, wow, that's really good, right? And so it's just, they have to do it to pay their bills. Yeah. It was from tradition, so it didn't have that sound or that feel. Okay? Do you understand? It was, they would sing songs that were traditional, and then they would use like songs like Volare. They sing it really good. Okay? It's really good. Oh, yeah. It's different. It's gypsy style, but it's really damn good. Oh, cantare. Oh, mi blue, mi vito, mi blue. And they sing it in they're good. Everybody else like the Gypsy Kings? Yeah. Well, live the Lord's Prayer, share a caregiving question need, public domain, and we'll be okay. Don't be jealous. You've already got your ass kicked. People know. They pray to me. I'm the spirit of most people's gods. They know I've been abused and treated like shit by jealous assholes who want to eliminate God with their ego because they think they're better than me and they lack the humility to just humbly understand the meaning of the word God. Does the universe need a creator? It's the essence of all creation. It's greater than your perception to manipulate. Just stop being an asshole and stand up for the truth of the Lord's Prayer. Can't do that? I'll take care of it, but you're sure not fucking helping. Well, you expect egomaniacs to help other people do anything loving and humble and kind and courageous? No. But I expect me to do it. Okay, I love you guys. All right, peace. Don't worry about dying. It takes care of itself. Live faithfully. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. There you go. Suzuki, isn't he a beautiful guy?